It's your boy Jibsy and I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to show you guys the level 35 Maestro build on clubs. But yeah, we're going to get straight to the video, but before we do, make sure to subscribe to my channel and smash the like button. Let's try to get 100 likes in this video. If you lots do that, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah guys, let's get straight to the video. Now for the positions, it can definitely play center mid, CDM, cam, and left mid and right mid. You also have two signature perks, which is fly trap, which allows you to shield after an interception in the middle third for a boost to strength, balance, and ball control. This signature perk is very good, and it's the only signature perk you'll be able to use at level 35. And when you think about it, it's actually really good because we actually have the playstyle press proven. So if you combine the press proven with this perk, nobody is going to be able to take the ball off you. It does not matter if they're built like Akinfenwa or Lukaku, because you basically have the strength, balance, and ball control being boosted alongside your own playstyle, which we have, which is press proven. However, you're gonna have to be shielding the ball after an interception, so just consider that. So whenever you take the ball from an interception, just hold L2 straight away. Obviously I'm a PlayStation player, so whatever the equivalent of L2 is on PC or just Xbox, just do that. Now for the second signature perk, which is Eagle Eyes, and you get it at level 40, and what it basically does, when you receive a pass in the defensive half for a short boost, to long passing, vision, and ball control. And you also get two signature playstyles, which is pinged pass and tiki-taka. These two passing playstyles are very good for playmaking and just controlling the game. Now in the body, make sure the height is 5 feet 8 and the weight is 143 pounds. Now if you go to edit appearance, now for the preferred foot, you guys can do either left or right, it's up to you, it's your preferred foot, so it doesn't really matter. Now for the playstyles, now for the two signature playstyles, they are pinged pass plus and tiki-taka. Pinged pass plus is going to be very important because you want the ball to go to your teammates much more faster. If it travels slower, it could get intercepted and it could help in transition plays. And for tiki-taka, this will help your short passing and your link-up plays, especially in possession football. Now for the normal play styles, you get first touch. Now this is going to be a must, as a midfielder. If you have a bad touch, that could cause a lot of problems, counter attacks, mistakes. You don't want that as a midfielder. You want to get a good touch and, pass the ball to someone else, controlling the game. Now the next play style is press proven. This is important because, the ball is more closer to your feet. You don't want to be losing the ball or, have someone tackle the ball from you, and it also makes you more stronger on the ball. A very important playstyle. Now the next playstyle is long ball pass, another very important playstyle. It improves the accuracy of your long balls, especially you playing in the midfield, you're gonna need this playstyle. Everyone knows how meta this playstyle is, and when I was testing the build, all my long balls were perfect. Now the playstyles are done. Now let's go to facilities. Now for facilities, I'm only going to use the budget 1 million. Now the reason is simply because, that's the starter budget you get when you make a club, and not everyone has, a higher reputation for their club. So I'm going to use only 1 million. But anyways, let's get straight to it. You get Sports Scientist, which has 2 stars. You also get VR Room, which has 1 star. And you get Low Driven Drill, which has 1 star. Now the facilities are done. Now let's go to the blueprints. Before I do start, I'm just going to show a few of you guys, who may think this is the attributes you get in game. However, if you go to club facilities boosts, now it looks kind of different. However, this isn't the final product because we have to put, specialist in mind because it can go up or down. And also height and weight can have effect as well. So I'm going to have to check them each. Now let's get started. For the physical, it's decent. Now for the stamina, it's on 80, which is decent. If I do have more AP, I could probably, improve the stamina more. However, for now, at level 35, it will have to do because stamina is very important. For the jumping, it's going to be on 57 because you do get a -3 on specializations. And for the strength, it's going to be on 72 because you do get a -3 on specializations. I would prefer if the jumping was much more than 60, but we have to, consider the AP we have. And for the strength, it's decent. Now the pace is decent. The sprint speed is going to be on 81 because you do get +1 on specializations. And for the acceleration, it's going to be on 86 because you do get a +5 from facilities and a +3 from height and weight effect. Now for defending, it looks decent. You don't need to be, an absolute defensive, specialist. However, as long as you can, defend to a certain level, that's perfect, for a maestro. And our defensive awareness is on 76, stand tackles is on 75, and our interceptions are on 76, and the slide tackles on 70. That's decent. Now for the passing, it looks good for a level 35, maestro build. Also, your vision is going to be on 88 because you do get a +3 from facilities. You also get 83 short pass because you do get a +3 from the facilities, and the long pass is on 80, which is also good. But you also get 3 passing playstyles, which is pinged pass, tiki-taka, and long ball pass. Your passing in game will be much more better. Now for the scoring, you get decent scoring. This is only a level 35, maestro build. However, if you do get more AP and you level up more, the scoring could definitely improve. But for the finishing, it's going to be on 74 because you do get a +2 on facilities. The finishing being on 74 isn't too bad. It's okay. If you do, get a chance in front of goal, just pray. But you can definitely improve the finishing when you get more AP and level up more. Now for the ball control, it looks good. Everything is above 80 or on 80. And for the agility, it's going to be on 83 because you do get a +3 on specializations. And for the balance, it's going to be on 81 because you do get a +2 from facilities and a -1 from height and weight effect. But 81 balance is good, and let's not forget we also have the playstyle press proven. You're going to be a strong player on the ball. Also, the reactions will be on 80 because the specializations gives you a +5, and for the ball control you get 83. And let's not forget we also have the playstyle first touch. This will improve your touches in game. And for the dribbling, you get 82 dribbling. That's pretty good, for now. We can definitely improve the dribbling, as you level up and as you get more AP. And for the composure, it's going to be on 80. Personally, I think it should be much more, especially if you're playing in the midfield. You want it to be at least minimum 85. But for now, we're just going to have to leave it on 80 until we get more AP. Now for the weak foot, leave it on 3-star. It would have to do for now. And for the skill moves, I actually got it to 3-star. Now guys, we're done with the build. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.